Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Jessica and this is Jess Bush to Play. We're playing some Skyrim. Right now we are on our way up to the throat of the world because we heard this strange sound and throughout all of Skyrim we heard this shout. And we're like, what is this? What is this about? And so we went to talk to the Jarl at Whiterun.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solomon.
Hello.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
I told you, it's the wedding of Vittoria Vici, an extremely well-connected merchant with the East Empire. Don't bother me, peasant. I've had a long journey and paid too much coin on these gifts to be late to Vittoria's wedding.
Victoria's wedding. I'd just enjoy the wedding.
Indeed, if we ever get there. Hopefully these gifts will put us in her good graces.
So anyway, the Jarl said that the, whatchamacallit. Let's look at the quest. The Greybeards. They have summoned me to the monastery of High Hrothgar on the slopes of the throat of the world. They seem to have learned of the mysterious power that I gained when I killed the dragon outside of Whiterun. So, if you saw my last episode, you would know what that's all about. Who's this? We have quite a ways to go, so we'll see how much I actually record for that.
Maik hears many stories of war, yet few of them are true.
Okie doke. Oh, there's some wolves over there. They're running away, I think. Let's go after them. There's a cave up here, too. Oh, there they are. Oh! This is why you don't leave the path. Trying to remember what button is my shout button. C or V? V? Z. I thought I was pushing that. I'm just thinking I contracted bone break fever. The game was a little jerky there or something. I've had a pretty good run-throughs where the screen, it's like hardly any screen tearing. But... Alright, so... Bone break fever. Drains 25 points of stamina. I think I have another cure potion, or cure disease. Okay. Alright. Oh. Well, let's go do this. There's a... Yay. There are a couple, Vilmer Inn. So, we need to go up the mountain. Yep, all the way up there. Speak to the Greybeards. We'll explore the town a little bit also.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
That's me. Ah, give me the egg. Thank you. One of the nice things about having a actual house is having your own work areas for like alchemy and enchanting, and then some of the houses like non DLC, like the Riften house that you can get, has its own garden, so you can plant things for alchemy and such.
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. I wish I could make my deliveries more often, but the road's getting dangerous. Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself.
What type of deliveries do you make to High Hrothgar?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
In return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
Well, I could do it for you.
Really?
Going up there anyway.
Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Cool. Anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thuum, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
I'm just thinking, once we get out there, you'll know what I'm up there. You know what I mean. But they're all old guys. That just made me kind of wonder, where do they get new initiates? You know, seems a little strange that they seem like all these old guys. I mean, where do they come from? It's interesting. Anything I should watch out for during the climb?
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous. Be careful up there.
Thanks. You dude. It is kind of dark out. Let's see. Let's talk to some other people. The guards usually don't have much to say. Hello.
You must be another pilgrim on the way up to High Hrothgar. No other reason to pass through here.
I don't want to sell my wheat. Anything you tell me about High Hrothgar?
It's frightening living below their monastery. Sometimes I swear I can hear strange noises rolling down from up there. It sounds like thunder, but there's never any rain. What do you make of that?
I don't know.
Sure, leave.
Boy.
Everyone else does.
It's chilly and rainy out, and this just looks like a fantastic setting. It's like nice and warm and cozy. See what's going on in the inn. Hi.
Hello, my friend. What can I do for you on such a fine day?
You seem quite happy.
My father taught me an important lesson many years ago. He said, Gwilyn, you have the whole world before you. Go out and experience it. Be whatever you want to be. So I took his advice, and here I am. This life might not look like much to you, but I'm content. And isn't that all that matters?
Sure. Anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
I always thought it was odd that there's a layer of thick clouds covering the peak of the mountain above the monastery. Huh. Not sure what's up there, but I bet the Greybeards know.
Okay.
Have yourself a great day.
Oh, thank you. You too.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Ivarstead?
Well.
Have you spoken to Farsfred yet?
What do you want?
Anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
Clinic brings food supplies up to them once every few weeks, when the weather permits it. Other than that, they seem like a quiet lot. Don't really know too much about them.
Okay. Yeah, I like it that you can, like, sit down and talk to people in this game.
Pardon me, my lady. Would you care to hear me play my lute? If you fancy a bit of music, let me know.
What's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both?
And what can you tell me about High Hrothgar?
I've always fancied a journey up the 7,000 steps to the monastery. Anything to break the boredom of living in this town. I envy you.
And what do you play?
I've always fancied it.
Yes,
anything to break the boredom of living in this town. I play the lute. If you'd like to hear something, it only costs 5 gold.
Sure.
Thank you, milady.
No singing, though? Okay. Thanks.
Here for work? This has to be the worst place in Skyrim to run a mill. How am I supposed to do anything with all those bears running around?
You have a bear problem?
Are you kidding? Those damn things will drive me right out of business. Tell you what, bring me 10 of their pelts from anywhere in Skyrim. I'll gladly pay you for thinning out the herd.
Cool. Okay. Anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
The Greybeards stay away from me, and I stay away from them. Suits me just fine.
But not today.
What's making you so angry?
My business is falling apart, my apprentice never listens to me, and now there's talk of dragons.
Yeah.
If I hadn't sunk every bit of gold I had into my mill, I would have picked up and left Ivarstead long ago. Now go give those stupid bears what's coming to them.
Alright. Oh, she has the flute, too. The lute and the flute.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted.
I'm gonna save that one. That starts another quest also, but I'm not gonna ask him about it right now. I don't need to sell anything. Anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
The Greybeards are a solitary lot. I don't think they've ever ventured outside their monastery. We get the occasional pilgrim passing through here on their way to the summit, but almost all of them have returned disappointed.
Yeah, and then I don't want to start any more quests, so I'm just
If you
gonna leave
pass
those.
through again, stop by for a drink.
Sure. There is one quest though, I think, on this edge of town. That's a quick one that I'll do. Hi.
My daughter's driving me crazy. So forgive me if I'm a bit on edge.
Well, what can you tell me about High Hrothgar?
They call it the path to the monastery to 7,000 steps. Can you imagine? I'm not certain if I could even make it to the top without collapsing from exhaustion.
I told you to keep away from there.
I'm sorry.
Just get out of town as fast as you can. Nothing for anyone here.
You don't
Okay.
look like a pilgrim.
See that you don't.
Why bother visiting Ivarstead?
Safe.
And I think I've talked to everybody else. That guy just keeps staring at me. What? What?
Be careful.
What? Now you look away because you see
What
I've
do you
noticed
want?
that you're staring at me. Yeesh. Okay, so don't think we've been here yet either. I forget though, that might Clemic. That he might have been in the bar.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold the throne? With such power?
Non-roots. Hi.
Oh, Raiden. I can't see you, Raiden. I can't find you. Why are you hiding? Hiding. Hide. Don't make me sad.
Those were quite some mutton chops you got there. Are you okay?
Raiden was here, then gone. Went to gather plants and never came home. No. Everyone looked and no one could find her. Wilhelm said she'll be back. Told Harvey not to worry. Raiden will come back.
I'm not gonna ask him that. Have a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Alright, let's go talk to Wilhelm? Is that what his name was? Oh, he's in the inn. I think, or, yeah, Vilmer Inn. I think he's the guy who owns the place. The innkeeper.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why
If I
bother
were
visiting
you, I'd
Ivarstead?
keep away from the barrow.
What's
he's
up with Nerfy?
harmless. He's been in a state ever since his sister Rada disappeared over a year ago. He just keeps to himself in what's left of his folks' farmhouse across the river.
You told Narfi she's coming back?
I just said that to make the poor guy feel better. I'm pretty sure she's dead. Rada would gather ingredients from the small island in the river east of here. Then one day, she just vanished. I tried to look for her, but she never turned up.
Okay.
If you pass through again, stop by for a drink.
So we need to try to locate Rada's remains.
We don't get many visitors through here, unless they're headed up to High Hrothgar, of course.
I'm just thinking, I think I have a
Those
bear
bears
pelt
making
already.
this temple
I should have
so
given it to
hungry.
the,
Hope you
what's
can
her
do something
name?
about them.
I think
Oh, wow.
should continue with...
Okay, see. They, this way? Yeah. They, make it pretty easy to locate, this woman. I mean, you probably would be searching quite a time. Yeah, see? Just take all of that. That's unfortunate. I wonder what happened. So now we're going back to Narfi, to give him the necklace and tell him what happened. Hey, Narfi.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
I found Rada's necklace.
Rada? You saw Rada? Did you tell her Narfi cries? Did you tell her Narfi never said goodbye like mother and father?
Aw. I'm sorry, she's dead.
Oh no. No, no, no. Narfi never got to say goodbye. Now Narfi's all alone. At least Narfi has Rada's necklace. Reminds Narfi of his sister.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving this to Narfi.
Sorry, bud. Alright. Let's check out the cabin real quick too. I'll take that. Cabbage. See if we can make some vegetable stew or something. Well, it's too bad that he lives in such a shamble, but at least he has like a roof over his head.
You just find that lying
He just
around?
jumped out.
Must be your lucky day.
What? Wow, he just talked like normal. Oh.
Narfi's sad now. Still wait for Rada. No
He
more
said
sleep.
that because I
no,
took
no.
apples from his bed, like his house. And maybe that would have been listed as a steal, like stealing it before, but since we completed that quest, it was okay to take. But usually they'll comment on it like, oh, that's a good find, or wow, that's a lucky thing to pick up there. Have I looked at everything here? Oh, I haven't been in Klimik's house yet. And I haven't checked out that yet. The mill, although there's not really much to go on. And here's the barrow. I'll just go ahead and get that on my map. Although I could just go to Ivarstead. Man, I think I would be creeped out to live so close to one of those with all the Draugr that are probably in there. Okay, let's wait until morning.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Ivarstead?
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whiterun. How could mere men bring down such a beast?
Such a beast. A nice and shiny day today.
Wilhelm said he saw you speaking to one of the pilgrims on the 7,000 steps. I told you that I didn't want you to go up there.
I know what you said, but I only wanted to speak to him for a moment.
Well, it stops now, and that's fine.
I need you to pitch in a little more around here, dear.
I help, I do the chores. What else would you have me do?
I know your sights are set beyond this town, but for now, while you're under our roof, I need you to pitch in a little more.
Yes, Mother.
You're standing on the cabbage.
Oh, you're a traveler. You must have so much to tell about the world outside this boring town.
Anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
The Greybeards are a strange bunch. I heard they lived their entire life without uttering a single word. Can you even imagine?
Their entire life. So, as infants, they don't even cry?
I wish I could go with you.
Pilgrim or not, if I
I'm very curious about the Greybeards now. Yeah, let's see if I can give that bear pelt to her. I think I have one.
These damn bears are driving me crazy.
Maybe I don't. I took one down on the way. Yeah, the bear pelt right here.
Bears, can you believe it? Another pile of logs ruined.
Well, how could bears run out of business?
Falling apart. My apprentice never listens to me. If I hadn't sunk every bit of gold I had into my mill, Have you ever seen what a bear does to the trees? They jump on their hind legs and scratch them to bits, marking their territory or something. It's getting to the point where I have to scour Skyrim for untouched trees at the right size. Costs me too much time and money.
Okay.
Now go give those stupid bears what's coming to them.
Oh yeah, and there's one right there, too. Okay, so we're going to head over. Is that a leg bone? Okay, we just found a leg bone, or an arm bone. Maybe it was from that bear over there. Yeah, I think we should take care of that. Oh my gosh. The skull! This crazy world. Crazy world. Crazy, crazy.
There's a cave here.
Yay! Actually, in that case. Oh, crying out loud. Okay. So, let's see, we have. Let's do one more in stamina. Yeah. And, we'll pick out our perk later. Is there another one? Yeah, see, I had one to give to her, but it wouldn't let me before. Okay, let's go check out this cave. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, let's pick out our perk real quick. I could do that. Physician potion you mix restores health, magicka, or stamina are 25% more powerful. Oops. I could put something in the pickpocket, but I'm not doing that right now. Lockpick? Yeah, no, I can't put any into that right now. Right? Yeah, it won't let me. Sneak. Yeah, let's put something when it's, yeah. That's good to start leveling up also. Okay. Let's check out this cave. Pine Peak Cave.
don't like the looks of this.
Yeah. Oh. I thought there were more. Yay! Good job. Yeah, and that took like all my magic, so I should probably start leveling up my magic also. Okay. One more for Timba Wide Arms. Heavy armor foraging. Oops. Smithing increased. Heavy armor foraging by Sven Two Hammers. Heavy armor must be designed to take a lot of punishment. It will receive direct blows from all sorts of weapons while protecting the wearer. Leather strips are used to make the straps and binding in all armor. Iron and steel are easy to work. Just heat them up, and pound them into shape. The heat of the forge is not that critical. Avoiding filling off any of the metal. Always try to conserve the metal and work it back into shape. Iron armor requires a large number of iron ingots. A smith might need a dozen to complete a full set of iron armor. Steel armor is primarily uses steel ingots, but some iron is used as well. Dwarven armor is made from dwarven metal. The secret of this material was lost when the dwarves disappeared millennia ago. Now it can only be found as scrap in the ruins of their abandoned cities and fortresses. Orcish armor requires large amounts of orchelium melded with a bit of iron. Heat should be used sparingly. Let it become brittle. The orcs are masters of this technique, but it can be learned by any smith with patience and skill. Steel plate mail is made by adding steel to molten corundum. The alloy is stronger than either metal by itself. Corundum is a finicky material requiring the heat from the forge to be steady and not very much. Ebony can only be worked with when heated. It will develop small cracks that eventually shatter the material if hammered cold. Unlike most other armors, ebony will not alloy with iron. It must be used pure. I can only tell you tales of how to make Daedric armor. I have never seen it myself, nor do I know anyone that has. The stories say that it should always be worked on at night, ideally under a new or full moon, and never during an eclipse. A red harvest moon is best. Ebony is the principal material, but at the right moment, a Daedra heart must be thrown into the fire. If we get to Daedric armor, which we should be able to do later on if I get my smithing up, I'll need to try to remember to make it at night. I don't think we can, well, you can kind of follow the moon cycles, but I don't think I will be doing that. Wasn't there? Yeah, there's ore here. I guess that's just incidental that they had an ore book sitting just over there. Okay. So this is a good place to find coridium ore. I think there's more spots. What's up here? Not a whole lot. Man, I'm surprised I didn't see that bear before. It must have really blended in with the environment up here. Isn't there more? I could have sworn there was another spot that you could mine for, but maybe I'm thinking of a different cave. There are a lot of caves in Skyrim. Okay, let's get going. Oh. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah. Yeah, just kind of like I could see the dead people and the dead bear on the edge of my eyes. Let's get that a little bit out of the way. Why am I not? There we go. Alright, let's start up these 7,000 steps. Actually, what time is it? Okay, yep, I think I have time. It'll take a little bit. So there's a tablet here. Before the birth of men, dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs. For the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. So that was Emblem 1. Okay. We'll try to get all of them. It's a nice little jaunt up here. Whew. And boy, it really does help to get your leveling up before you tackle some of these items on the main quest list. So I got a new pair of headphones, and I'm hoping that'll help with the volume a little bit. I don't know, I noticed a few areas when I was editing that I didn't really, like, it seemed like the characters in the game talk too low, or I seemed to talk too loud, and I think part of it was because the headphones I was using had a volume control on the headphones, and it's just that messes things up a little bit. Hi.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Okay, thanks. Where? Did you hear the Greybeards call the Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that.
Hmm.
I wonder what it means.
Well, they were calling me. So what were you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Do you visit the Greybeards?
I like to spend time
Oh.
up here. Walk the... I like to spend
Oh my
time
goodness.
up here.
That one.
I like to spend time
Oh.
up here.
Let's
the step.
click that one.
They're
Thank
not
you.
the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation.
Okay.
Until next time.
Yeah, safe travels. So this should be the second one. Emblem 2. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then and had no voice. Dude, we gotta talk. You stand too close to me. Thank you. Yeah, it'll be nice when I can start making some better armor. I think my favorite light armor is glass. I might wear some of the heavy armor though, because that's always fun. Like, I think you can get, hey. You can make dragon armor later on if you get your skills up. And that's a heavy armor, but you look pretty cool in it, so. Alright. Those ice wolves sure are harder than the normal wolves. Got it. Snack along my way up. Oh wow, there's another one. Or it's just a normal one, but wolves everywhere. I didn't miss one in another emblem, did I? I read 2. Should be coming up to 3. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid of war with dragons and their voices. But the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. Is there gold in there? Yep. I don't want the gold. Is this another one? Nope. I wonder, I bet there are a lot of people that play this game. I bet there's somebody who has actually gone through and counted every step. I wonder if it came out to be 7,000 or not. There are a lot of them. 7,000 would probably make sense. Hi.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Oh, I know. Did you hear the Greybeards call Dovahkiin?
I was just outside Ivarstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries.
And who are you?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
Sure. Do you mind if I ask what you're doing?
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
Cool. I'm gonna sneak in here and read this. Emblem 4. Kine called on Parathanax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue.
Yes?
I'm gonna save right there. Feel like we're probably about halfway. Maybe a little bit more. Oh yeah. Save again. And there is a troll up here. I think it has like a set, what do you call it? It automatically jumps down. Where are you, troll? Am I sneaking that well? Or maybe it's not going to show up this time. Maybe it's further ahead. Let's relate this one. Emblem 5. Men prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice was too strong, although their sacrifices were manyfold. Okay. I think we might have just snuck right by that troll, because there is always one there. Alright, I'm fine with that. Trolls are hard. Although I've leveled up quite a bit, so I probably could have taken it. Oh, there we go. No, I did mean I could have taken it eventually, because they are hard to kill. Oh, see? They are hard. Ah, I almost had him that time. Dude, standing here. Ah, jeez. One good swipe and he gotcha. Oh, come on. Where is he? What, if you can sneak by him, he'll... Oh, there he is. Jeez. I don't know if I have any more health potions. One. Oh. Oh my goodness. Wow, that took way too many health potions. I don't know why they put such a hard level, higher level enemy up here, but usually after a few tries at it, you can get him. So I think, did he have a cave over here? No. Okay, I just wasn't sure. Where are my arrows? Is that under weapons? Yes. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. So, we already read this. I'm thinking you get like a blessing or something if you read all of them on your way. I searched you, right? Yeah. And then let's save, actually. There we go. I didn't miss one, did I? I think I did. I don't know. Let's double check. Right over there? Nope. Okay. Sorry, guy. So is that his cave? I just realized that I've never looked around for where he like sleeps. Maybe he doesn't have a cave. Okay. Emblem 6. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. You know, one thing I've never done either is after the main quest is done, you have this whole thing with the Night Blades? No, just the Blades faction. I've never really completed their quests either, and that might be fun to do also. The tongues at Red Mountain went away humbled. Jorgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. Oh, there's another one. I was going to walk right by it. I think this one is easy to miss. Emblem 8. Jorgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 17 disputants could not shout him down. Jorgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. Jorgen the Calm. Boy, we sure are high up. I wonder if I can see down over here. It is like the tallest mountain in Skyrim. Wow. Ooh, what is that? Is that Ivarstead? I don't think I've ever looked at it from up here before. Dude, if you push me over, I suddenly thought, oh, he's gonna come over and push me. Well, you know, bump into me. Emblem 9. For years, all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name. Tiber Septim Stripling then was summoned to Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. Well, if I'm Dovahkiin, I wonder if they're going to add one of these for me. You know what would be awesome? If they made another Elder Scrolls game. Like in Elder Scrolls 6, which is supposed to be coming out in the next couple of years, hopefully. High Hrothgar discovered. Oh, here's another one. If you had a chance to return here, and it was like at a later period, and they had a emblem for us. Emblem 10. The voice is worship. Follow the inner path. Speak only in true need. Oh. Voice of the Sky added. Animals will neither attack nor flee from you. Cool. For 23 hours. Alright, so I need to drop off something here. It was a bag. Oh. No. What's a bag? It's probably under miscellaneous. Yeah, chemic supplies. Okay.